Hello and welcome. Welcome to the chaos. Today's exciting episode is a KonMari of all my fabrics. Well, not my tweeds or my silks, so not the jacket stuff, but everything else needs to be sorted out. So here we go.
It's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect jacket.
So I got out all my fabrics and they were so messy that I had to I felt like I needed to fold them all neatly before I started filming. So they don't actually look too bad, but yeah, there is quite a sizable stack and I can't really leave it there because it's very impractical. But there's a little bit of everything. So those are synthetics and rayons. These ones are mainly linings. You can tell which ones I've washed but not ironed. And these are ones I use for wearable mock-ups. So, but also some, I like them. So I've just made some vintage dresses out of them. But anyway, so I need to divide and conquer. So, I guess I'll divide them into like the cotton vols and the cotton lawns and the quilting cottons that I'm specifically using for shirts. I think I'll put them in a pile. And there's also some fabrics in here that aren't tweed, but like some laces and things that I want to use for jackets. So I think I'll start by making a jacket pile and definitely shirts pile. See, there's a beautiful lace and a metallic that's also going to be a jacket. So I guess I'll start by pulling out the jacket fabrics and the ones that I know are going to be shirts. And also there's some that I know are going to be dresses that I really specifically want to be dresses. And yeah, I'll make a few categories actually that will help. And then I'll come back and sort them because if I start pulling things out, the whole thing will fall down. Okay, I'll quickly go and write a couple of categories, then be back. Okay, I decided. So here we have, they're sort of sorted. So these ones here are going to be skirts, those European style opera skirts. Nice big full, just a few pleats at the top and a single band. These ones here are rayons that I actually want to work with. This pile here is the denims. It's just the 3-yard long denims. Over in the jacket pile, I've got that 1 yard of denims. So if you've watched my fabric hauls, that's where the other missing one is. So those are just the denims that I might turn into coats or I might turn into a set of a dress and a cropped bolero style jacket. And then the next stack is linens and cottons that I want to turn into dresses. Like I really, really want to wear those dresses. And then this is all the synthetics and the rayons that I'm not in a rush to work with. So, I mean, I will work with them or some of them I'll use as mock-ups for vintage pieces. But yeah, for the moment, I'm not dying to work with them. These are 2 really good cuts of cotton lawns that I'm not sure if I'm going to make shirts out of them. This is my shirt pile, so I can afford to be fussy. So these are the ones that I actually really, really want as vintage shirts or plain shirt. And I did have my jacket ones in the stack, but you couldn't really see the fabric, so I spread them all out. These are all the jacket ones. So there's a mix, some metallic, some synthetic fabric, some actual tweeds, some sequin fabric. There's a red wool. And yeah, just a mix of everything. I mean, I've got enough tweeds as it is and a few laces. That white lace in particular is amazing. And also that black tulle with the machine embroidery in blue and pale pink. I think that one's going to be amazing to work with and overbead. So I think what I'll do first is get rid of, put away this pile here. I've got in my wardrobe, one of the bottom drawers is empty. So I think I'll just put as many of those in there as fit. And that way it will look slightly less chaotic because that's what I don't like about synthetics and rayons. They don't fold well. Okay, so I'll put them away. Then I will be back. Okay, I might have got slightly distracted. Don't these 4 look good together? These are rayons. Well, the one on the left is a synthetic one, but these look so good together. Like they've got the purples and this one with the navy base has got the teal in there as the leaves and it matches the teal of the bottom and the top one. And they also, all 4 of them go really well together, I think. And these ones, the polka dot olive with the cream polka dots goes really well with these flowers underneath and the other leopard print one. So I think I'll group them together. I'll pop them in a bag If you have problem with your storage, and that you get dew or moisture or anything, then obviously wrap them in tissue paper. But I'm fine, so I'll just pop them in a bag and leave the top open. I won't ziplock it. And these rayons as well, I think those top three look really good together. And these bottom three, like that sort of minty green with the Gucci print, the pink and the Kelly green, I think those three look great together. And yeah, so either as layer cake dresses or maybe one of those dresses where each tier, as the skirt gets wider, each tier is a different colour. I don't know. Anyway, I've popped them away together, and now I've moved up the shirts. So that end one on the right is the shirts, then dresses is in the middle, and then we've got, these are the jacket ones. Goodness, I've got a lot of jackets to make, don't I? Oh, and there was another 1 yard of denim. It's camouflage, so I think of it as camouflage, not denim, but it is actually denim with a camouflage print. Anywho, so these two piles are here are for jackets, and these ones here are just cottons and linens that I've got a reasonable amount of. So I'll put the jacket things away first, and I put away, I just used basically all the drawers that I don't have clothes in my wardrobe now have fabric in them. And they're ones that I'm not going to get to in the immediate future. Whereas these dresses and shirts, I think these are the ones that I really, really want to make. Well, I kind of just want to focus on jackets for a bit, but I also really feel like I really need shirts and a few more dresses, just because they're easy to sew. So yeah, sometimes if I need to do an episode where I actually make something, then for me, the dress is the easiest go-to. These ones here, the top ones are going to be one dress, and the bottom ones, the ones under the Valentino box are just going to be used for jacket mock-ups. These ones, again, it's just a bunch of, there's 4 small cuts and 1 2-yard cut, and I'm going to make them all into a layer cake dress. And I just put them, because they're so unusual, I'll forget that they go together. So I've just popped them all in a Ziploc bag, but I'm not doing up the top. So yeah, if you live in a really freezing, if you have mildew problems, I think one Ziploc bag's not going to make much of a difference. But that's how I don't have those sort of problems. So yeah, so now I've put away everything that I'm not going to use immediately. I mean, I will get to them eventually, but I've just got so much fabric and so many different things to do that I think I can put away stuff that's not going to be used in the next few months. So yeah. Oh, this is really canvas cotton, so it's a really good weight. So I think next year I'm going to try and do a lot of jacket mock-ups. And for the first round, I'll just use like quilting cotton. And this is me just putting away more stuff. So yeah, that dress is going away, and so is the the cotton canvas. But yeah, I've got a couple of bits of cotton canvas. So if I find a jacket I think I really do like, then the second mock-up will be in the canvas cotton, because it's a better judge of weight than a quilting cotton when you're making a mock-up for a jacket. Anywho, so these are my linings, and I've just decided I really don't like anything in the sideboard. I would much prefer it if the sideboard was completely empty, because it looks better when I take the thumbnails for each of the videos, and also I feel less stressful when there's no fabric in there. So yeah, I'm going to put these, I've got some room over where I store my jackets, my finished beaded jackets. So these are going to... Seriously, I've got so much fabric in my wardrobe now. The skirts are going to go in a drawer, and then the dresses and the shirts are going to go sort of sit in like an open shelf. And these 3, I love these 3 together. I might make a layer cake dress out of those 3. Maybe. I'll set myself a goal, like if I do 10 shirts, make the first 10 shirts out of those 30 shirts that I have to make in a reasonable amount of time, then my reward can be to make those 3 into a dress instead of 3 different shirts. Because I think, I love dresses. They're just so much more fun. You can twirl around. I mean, you can twirl around in a shirt, of course you can, but it's not half as much fun. So yes, I'm putting these ones away, and these ones here, I've got spaces in between where my jackets are stored in boxes. I think I'll stack them there. And these ones, ooh, actually, now that I'm looking at the footage, these two don't look anything alike really. But in person, the mauve and the grey in those last two look really similar. And these two, maybe. I'm just seeing if I can make a long dress instead of two short ones. Anyway, I put them away because I was getting a bit too distracted. And this is all my linings. So they're going under the desk, and I just put my feet up on them sometimes when I'm sitting working at my workbench. And so these are the cuts. These are large cuts. Like one's got 10 yards, 8 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards, that sort of thing. I love these pinks and dark blues together. I think I'm going to like make whatever mock-ups of the wearable mock-ups of the vintage patterns that I make. But if there's any leftovers, I'm totally making a layer cake dress out of them. Anyway, there we go. Everything is ferreted away, squirreled away. But yeah, I'm not sure it's the best storage system, but I just needed to have, because look how much fabric there was in that sideboard, and just like lying around just beside the sideboard. It was stressing me out considerably. And now that it's away, yeah, I feel so much better. And I've found some new pairings. So yeah, I probably could have got distracted for a few hours pairing up different fabrics because that was so much fun. These three, I don't know what it is, but I think they look really good together. I was first tempted to mix that really vibrant red with the vibrant Kelly green, but having the 6 yards of green and pink and the 6 yards of beige and red, I really like them. Goodness, I think there's like 28, 29 bits of shirt fabric in cotton vols, and there's a couple of quilting cottons and cotton lawns. They're just going to be beautiful vintage style shirts, but I really need to get on with those. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the chaos being tamed. Sort of. I mean, you know, now I have to make things with them all. But it certainly is lovely having a nice, clean, blank slate of a sewing area to work in. I can start from a place of calm rather than a place of anxiety. So, yeah. Oh, I love those three together. They're so cute. Pink and green is always a fabulous combination. But I quite like those ones too. Okay. Happy sewing.